So now I'm going to talk a little bit more about what's happening outside, what the day-to-day looks like, and some of the things that we've worked to expand over the past year. And one of those is the hospitality tent. That was something that we were able to do through a community grant in Greenfield, and that is a tent that we set up outside in the alley right here. So the store is right out front in the parking spaces, and then we make use of the alley too. So we have a tent out there, and we put a bunch of chairs so that when folks are waiting, they have a place to sit where they're protected from the rain on rainy days, and then also from the sun in the summer when it gets really hot. We have a lot of folks that are older and that have mobility issues, so it's really nice to be able to offer a spot for people to sit comfortably. And then every week we put out some drinks. We try to do some seasonal ones. So in the winter we had tea and coffee, some hot options, and then now as we're moving into summer, we'll have fruit punch and lemonade, some different cold drinks, and then we put out a bunch of snacks. And I always make sure that we also have some gluten-free and vegan snacks as well, because we definitely have folks that have those dietary needs or preferences. One thing that I've added that has been really fun is a question of the day each week. So I come up with a couple different questions and write them on a big piece of paper and put them out for folks to answer. And sometimes they're silly and fun, and then some other questions too that are more community oriented or relate to some of the events that we have coming up. So if we have a soup night coming up, or if we have a solidarity workshop coming up, it might be a question related to that. What does mutual aid mean to you? How does your community care for you? Something like that. And I've really seen that space grow, and it's been a space for a lot of connection, which is really great. People are getting to meet their neighbors, meet new folks, build relationships. I've talked to a lot of people, and one of the reasons they come to Stone Soup is because it's an opportunity to meet and be with people, and they might feel isolated and alienated in other parts of their life, especially people who don't work or work from home. So it's just a chance to get to know people, that it's a spot for connection, not just a place for people to get food, but for community. I think we want to make sure that our reach is going as far as it can, and that folks know that we exist and are here, and that they should be coming to us if they need food. We already have, I didn't mention this, we have oftentimes around 100 households that come each Saturday. It dips a little bit in the winter. We were seeing anywhere from 60 to 80 households. But we have 100 households, so that's a lot. We are seeing a lot of new faces. Typically throughout the year, it's maybe on a given week anywhere from 3 to 6 new households. We're starting to see over 10 new households each week, pretty consistently, 10 plus households. So we are seeing a lot of new people. We have been able to meet that need, and I think that we will always be here to support whoever needs food, and so we will find a way to increase our capacity. We've done a really good job of developing our culture outside and making it feel like it's a really fun, safe space to come get food and to build community, which has felt really great. There's been a lot of positive feedback from community members that it feels really organized. It's just enjoyable to come. They look forward to it, not just because they're coming to get food, but because it's a space where they get to see people and build relationships. We really are a volunteer-powered organization. There are so many folks that make this happen. So if any of you are interested in joining us, you should join us on a Saturday, because it's really fun. Of course, I'm biased, but I think being outside of the community store is one of the best spots to be at Stone Soup, just because you actually get to interact with folks that are coming to our program and get to build relationships with people, which is really fun. We just have a good time out there, for sure.